Hi guys, my name is Courtney and I've ordered an extra large pizza and I've got no one to share it with because we're in a pandemic, and I do eat massive amounts of food and I watch mukbangs a lot, probably more than I should, and it only makes sense that I contribute the content which I consume. It helps with my anxiety, it helps with mental health issues, and it's so good for like winding down too. So let's get eating. Let's get eating, children. Right, so this is vegan. Papa bless. It's Papa John's. Papa Johnny's. Ooh. Oh god. Right, I got jalapenos on there. Tomato. Because I love tomato. Tomato. I've been watching a lot of crap on YouTube. And I never before the pandemic, I did enjoy YouTube, right? But it wasn't like part of my life. Now YouTube is part of my life. I got the triple garlic and ghost chili, which is new, and I did actually call to make sure it's vegan. I always say I have an allergy, because then that way, like, they know to be sure, rather than just saying, yes, it's vegan when it's not, and then you feel like a horrible piece of crap. Those tater tots are a little bit cold. Oh! That's fine, maybe I'll just have most of the tater tots later. This buffalo sauce, the last time I opened the buffalo sauce, it sprayed at me, and that's why I did a batch of bleaching today. So yeah, I got a tissue. Where's the tissue? Here, tissue. My friend introduced me to something called CMOS, which is like an amazing multivitamin. Like incredible. I encourage anyone to look it up. Yeah, do it. And it's kind of like a jelly. It smells a little bit like cum and condoms. But when you mix it into juice, like, you can't even taste it. Right, I'm trying the ghost pepper and garlic. They only have it for October. Wow, that is hot. Whew. That is nice. That's so good. So, COVID has been such a smack in the face for so many people, everyone. For so many different reasons. It's affected us in some ways so differently. You know, you realise how different we all are with how we deal with our struggles. But in some ways, it's hit us all in the exact same way. The loneliness, the isolation, especially. I haven't left the house for so long. I work from home, which I am so blessed, you know, because I mean, I saw a bus outside the window today. The one I used to get when I worked in a music shop. And a surf shop as well. And just the fact that retail has continued through the most of this. It makes me feel awful, even though I'm not working the job. Like, it just feels terrible. Because, here's the thing. As we all know, well, any of us that have worked retail is uncomfortable. People don't treat you like you're human. They do treat you like you're a robot. I remember I had a man shouting at me and I was frozen, you know? Now I would have shouted back. Now I would have told him, fuck you. And I don't need to take this. Or I refuse to serve you. But I didn't. I just stood there and took it. And I remember I came off of that, serving that man. And my manager said to me, it is okay to refuse to serve someone. And, like, that's the extent of, like, the crap you take. And when you're younger, you don't know what you're supposed to take. You just wonder, like, you just don't want to get fired. So you'll take anything, really. This sauce is very good. No. I got a pizza sauce dip as well. But they have forgotten it, but it's okay. I've got buffalo sauce. I think YouTube is so weird how, like, you can be so big on it, but you're still not on TV. But just as many people are watching you. That's really strange to me. Like, we live in a world where you can upload yourself to something equivalent to TV. That's all YouTube is. It's TV. It doesn't make a difference that you're watching it on your laptop. So when people say to me, like, oh, I don't watch TV, it's like, well, you probably spend hours on YouTube though. So I personally don't see the difference. Maybe it helps that I watch YouTube on my TV, so it's like, to me, it's just another channel. But god damn, that's a big slice. Woo. But yeah. It's so good by itself. It's so good by itself. Oh my god. I was what am I saying? I at the end of my 9-hour shift yesterday, I just went on YouTube because I was on YouTube throughout the day anyway, just in between calls and stuff. And I landed myself on a video which, especially in the climate that we're in, just really annoyed me and made me feel bad. And it actually shoved me into a bad mood. But then the Frenemies podcast was uploaded and I felt good again. Which, that's another thing about the pandemic, is you rely on media like never before because you don't have people around you anymore. It's all about, what are we reading? What are we watching? It's no longer what you're doing, who you're engaging with. It's all internal. And it's just no longer about people. It's just so weird. There are some days where I wake up and I feel like not much has changed, you know, like this is not, you know, this is normal, and normal is this, and there's nothing else to it. Like, this is fine. But there are some days where things feel weird. Like, I just feel the weirdness coming at me. And with all the media I've consumed since the pandemic's begun, you know what? Sometimes there is a reel in my head just going through all the bad things that are going on right now. There was a period of my life between 2016 and 2018 where the world didn't really matter. It was just about my small world, my friends, the shows I was going to, the life I wanted, my work. It wasn't about the world around me. I wasn't vegan. I just wasn't thinking about the world around me. However, from the ages of, because I was consuming, like, you know, punk and metal, which was very outspoken about the affairs in the world, I was really involved and was back where I am today, which is thinking about the world around me much more than I ever did. Well, you know, just a lot more than when your life is the only thing that concerns you. So I was kind of used to it, you know, growing up. But then when I hit 2016, I started to think, maybe I was just so young and like a sponge, just so impressionable to the bad things happening around me. I remember in a conversation with my mum when I was 15, I felt like she was alluding to something which was racist. Whether it was, I don't know. And I started to cry because it choked me up that someone I love could say something harmful. When I hit 2016, I started to think, oh shit, that was a phase. Like, I was too up in my own. No, the opposite. I was just too concerned with the world around me. However, fast forward to 2020, and I'm back there again, where I am seriously upset by the things that I read, and also when I feel like someone I like or love is being a sponge to the harmful opinions of the world. it really does upset me to such a extreme degree, that it actually, I mean, I'm getting a little bit upset now, but it's because it feels so bad, and I can't help that, and I wish that I wasn't like that, you know. I wish I didn't have such an emotional response to it. But that's just something that comes with having morals. And I've learned, when you feel guilt, you respond to the guilt. It doesn't matter how ridiculous it is. It doesn't matter how ridiculous it is, the thing that you ever feel guilty for. If you're in a conversation and you think to yourself, I think I said that a little bit too harshly. I think I might have said that the wrong way. I think I might have hurt their feelings. It's not about being soft. It's about protecting other people, and the guilt we carry is very important to our happiness. So it doesn't matter how ridiculous it is. Something I've learned to do is, so you slip up a little bit in conversation and you know it doesn't matter, but you feel guilty. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way. I'm sorry. I that came across a little bit harsh. The way I should have worded it is, like, there's an art to correcting yourself, and I don't want, and I think that's probably the thing that I've learned in my, like, past, I don't know, in my recent adulthood, which is, it's really okay to just backtrack. That's what makes you good, is correcting yourself. People that think that once they're on the path that, oh, so good. People think that once they're on the path of something which they identify with, that they can't turn around. If you wake up and you're like 6 years into working for a certain company, into a certain relationship, in a certain ideology, you can abandon it. You can abandon everything. That piece of hair is annoying me. It's annoying me, children. Where's my... Oh, God's sake. Oh, there it is. Oh, these pretty clips. Oh. We're gonna go with red. Oh, these pretty clips. These little clips. Oh. Oh, it's so pretty. Well, children. But yeah. Whatever. I just realized that I'm eating tater tots. What the hell? What film is it? Oh my god, what's that film? Where he puts tater tots. It's about a nerd with the glasses and curly hair. I cannot believe I can't remember, but he puts loads of tater tots in his pocket. This kid puts tater tots in his pockets, and in class he pulls them out. It would take me 2 seconds to find it on Google. Am I really gonna do this? Ugh. I'm doing it. doing it, children. I'm getting a laptop. What is that film? Oh! Ridiculous. Things the pandemic have been good for. My nails. I have bitten my nails since I was a child. I have never not bitten my nails. I literally just used to chew them every day. Rip them off. I think maybe it was an anxiety thing, a boredom thing, whatever. Excuses. But my nails are so long and strong now. And, yeah, well, it looks kind of gross there. I'm so sorry about that. But that's long. That's long for me. I've been taking biotin every day, so my hair's getting longer as well. I've been bleaching my hair since I was 20 years old. How old am I? I'm 24. I've been bleaching my hair for 4 years. That's quite a lot. So my hair is nice and healthy. My nails are nice and healthy. I am nice and healthy. And I think my social batteries are like fully recharged as well. So there are some positives that come with the pandemic. However, I mean, it's really got nothing on the negatives. Do you know what I mean? You know, the people dying, for example, the illness, the way it's amplified fortune. And I think this is something like really important. It's amplified fortune. The poor people now extra poor. The rich people, well, they're doing just fine. Like the gap is growing. The gap is bigger than it ever was, which is why the political unrest is bigger than it ever was, is because of the gap between the rich and the poor growing. I'm gonna look for that film which I was talking about. There it is. But it doesn't say the name. Napoleon Dynamite. God damn. This Napoleon Dynamite. He or another kid has tater tots in his pocket. That's the first time I ever saw tater tots. Oh God. You just got an ass shot. They're basically, well, it's just potato, but shaped like rabbit poo. This pizza was really good. I'm definitely going to save some for later. Well, of course. The ghost pepper is delicious. Oof. They've only got this for October. Oh, son or Lord Almighty Jesus. There's this video of Trisha Paytas, the problematic queen of YouTube, and she's like, do dogs have brains? No, they're mammals. No, human. No, they're a creature of God. Thank you, Jesus. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Well, it's been so fun. I might do this again, depending on if people like it. Or maybe I'll just do it again, I don't know. But anyway, someone's just messaged me. I'm gonna go. And have fun, children. Bye-bye.